Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Luli la li la, luli la li la. Luli 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 la. Luli la la luli la la. Luli 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 la. Yeah, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first viewer and our first like. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm so excited. Wow. Whoa, who's there? Hello. Yay! We're here. Guys, this is my new setup. Yup, I did it yesterday, and I know that people prefer when I stream vertically, and people come when I stream vertically. But what am I supposed to do? I can't have this set up on my phone. So I'm on my desktop today. Hi, Beanie. How are you? That's so cool because now my videos are gonna be like horizontal and full instead of skinny with darkness on the side. So you guys wanna see something really cute? My cat knows I'm gonna show her. But look. Look at my companion. Look at Puppy. Everybody say hi, Puppy. She can tell you guys are looking at her and just waiting for her hellos. And leave her alone. But yes, I love her. I love you. I love her. Anyways, how you guys doing today? I'm looking at my... Okay. Period. This is cute, my pillow, but I'm using it in the background. I wish I had like more decorative stuff, but I don't. So, and also I don't need glasses. I got 20/20 vision, but this is blue light glasses because I'm trying to protect my brain from the screen. I wish I was as pretty as you. I have a face made for radio. That's not true. That's not true. And I don't like when people compliment me and insult themselves in the same sentence. Try that again. It's not nice to you. Not nice. This is hilarious. This is so stupid. This is insane. Guys, I got my first million views on Instagram, and along with that 6,000 followers, and along with that a lot of DMs. But my newest post, oh, actually I can just show you guys reacting. Let me fix my thing real quick. There we go. Oh, and also seems like I'm not centered. I should have done this before I went live, but whatever. You get to see a little BTS. Okay, boom. Let me show you guys some. Cause I can. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I showed you guys my stream key for a second. Okay, look. This is my Instagram. And these pictures only got 151 likes. And they're professional. It took so long for me to get this started. And this was just on the way to the club. Took a couple of photos. And I got 2,000 something in it. Almost 2.5k. That's crazy. I am not famous, but I wanna be, because I want the money that comes with it, because I wanna be able to make the art that I wanna make. I wanna make movies, and I can't make movies without money or a name. But these pictures, to celebrate Easter, not even 200 likes. I love these photos, guys. Wait. Let me move this way, actually. Puerto Rican or Dominican? You're very smart. I am Puerto Rican and Dominican. Both of them. Both of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna show it to you guys, because what else am I gonna do? And you know what makes me really mad about this shoot? It's not the fact that I broke my stockings after 2 pictures. No. It's the fact that I was wearing a ponytail. I was wearing a ponytail. Boricua, you're super crazy. I'm not crazy. Don't call people crazy, that's mean. That's mean. My psychologist told me not to call myself crazy. I used to do that all the time. But yeah, my best friend Sean took these. He is a pro. I love him. He's the best. Killed it. 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 Love it. I gotta post something here later, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So, anyways, to start the stream, I'm gonna read to you guys, because it's good to start your day reading. Yeah. I'm cold, bro. Okay, I have my book. Where is it? This book. Your body as well. Well, if you're gonna say that, it's not estoy, it's soy. Soy boricua. También. Or, to be proper actually, because I translated it literally from English to Spanish, the proper way to do it would be like, también soy boricua. Damn, see, when I'm streaming on my desktop, not as many people come. I only have 1 viewer. When I stream on my phone, it's 50 right away. So that's fine, because that means that I'm not getting hate. That's really proper. Hey, I'm trying to help you out, bro. But yeah, I gotta wash my hair today. I'm washing my hair today, and I'm gonna undo the rollers again. I haven't worn my natural curls in a minute, but it's cause it's so cold that I don't want to air dry my curly hair, and it's like sneezing. Sorry. First time here? Well, welcome. That's so nice, Beanie. I came across your Instagram and followed it to your YouTube. You seem super cool. Good luck on your journey. Thank you so much. Question to you. And also, welcome. Welcome to the YouTube. Um, question. It was actually your hair that got me. My curly hair? You see my natural hair? How long have you known me for, Benny? Also, just Derek. Did you find me through that video? It's my first million view videos on my personal page. I have 1 million views on like another video on my podcast page, but it's like content from a film. A show, not my content. And a lot of people have been following me because of that video. And it's crazy because I almost didn't post it. And it's also crazy because when I recorded it, the person that I was with was making fun of me. Not making fun of me, but like laughing, and it made me feel shy. But this is your sign to do whatever the fuck. Also, thank you. Welcome. Now, someone I know follows you and shares something from your regular post. You don't have to tell me who this is. You don't have to tell me. But I want to know what post it was. How recent it was. Your hair did the trick and got me. My curly hair? Interesting. That's crazy. One thing I have noticed is that I get carded a lot when I have my natural curly hair. And when I have straight hair, they just let me in. I feel like I look older with straight hair. Definitely. But normally, I stream on YouTube with my phone and it gets me on the short feed, and I have like 50 plus people, hundreds, sometimes 1,000 people watching at once. And the chat is crazy, but I get a lot of hate. And then yesterday I decided to set up the desktop so that my videos could be like professional looking. And look how cute this shit is. Look at that. Look at that. You got the little eggs, and then look over here. You got the little bunnies, and I was born in the bunny year, so I think that's so cute. And it's Easter, so until summer I'm gonna keep this setup, and then in summer I'll have like I'll try to figure out how the Streamlat works by then. I have 2 months to figure out so that I can have like some summery stuff, but also I'm gonna be IRL streaming more in the summer because I'm going somewhere. I don't wanna say where yet, and I wanna stream IRL, and it's gonna be fun. And yeah, you were dipping your hair in the water. I just love nature. I thought that was dope. Yeah. Okay, that's the post. Yeah, that's the post that's going viral right now. It's been going viral for a month, and it feels crazy because I genuinely want to see other people that followed me and look through all of them. And because I follow whoever follows me that I fuck with, like if I fuck with the content. But it has gone so quickly that, yeah. Um, you're a New Yorker? People always ask me that. No, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico and in Dominican Republic, and that video was taken in Puerto Rico the day before I left. And yeah, I'm not from the States. I live in the States now, but I'm not from here. But to be fair, most of my family that lives in the States lives in New York. And to be fair, most Dominicans move to New York. That's like all they know. When I tell them I'm from Wisconsin, or I moved from Puerto Rico to Wisconsin, they're like, what part of New York is that? And I literally pull out a map, and I'm like, look how far New York is from Wisconsin. And they're like, so what part of New York? It's like, not everybody's ignorant. I'm just saying, but like, the people from my town that I was talking to about that did not understand it. All they know is New York. There's a lot of Dominicans in here. But anyways, what I love about streaming on the desktop is now I can read to you guys without getting distracted. And I got this book from TikTok Shop, guys. And it's crazy because the title is This Is Me Letting You Go. But literally, this is not teaching you how to let go of people. It's teaching you how to let go of the misconceptions about your worth, the pain that other relationships have caused you, so that you can actually connect with people, right people, and know when you are talking to the right person and when you're repeating a pattern, and if they're making you think or feel certain ways, you gotta let them go. You gotta be like, snip, snip, mother. You feel me? So, yeah, today is the first day my scalp is itching like this. Wisconsin is different. You were raised in Guayama? That's fire. Me, San Juan. El Luquillo. And where you from? Where you guys from right now? I love nature too. And it makes me so happy because the first 2 weeks that that video was going viral, it made it to like 300K views, and then it stopped slightly for like a week, 5 days, and then it went to 1 million views in the past week, which is crazy, because the first time it went viral, 70% of the people, 73% of the people watching it were girls, which made me really happy because I want to have girl followers because they're kind and they're cool and not freaky as hell. And then now it's going viral and more men are looking at it, and I'm getting a lot of hate. So that's crazy. Harlem. I love Harlem. I still have a little thing there. But that thing is gone. That thing is dead. Okay, so, and you guys can hear me okay and I'm not lagging? I'm so hungry, bro. As soon as my mom wakes up, I'm gonna be like, Mommy, let me get a snack. And I can't even stand up because in order for the stream to not lag, I am connected to this huge machine next to me. The cord is really skinny, and then my cat's sleeping in my feet, so I can't even stretch out my feet. I don't want her to leave. Her name is Poppy. And yeah, I'm stuck here, but I'm starving because yesterday I didn't eat anything. I made one ramen bowl at the end at night, and can I see, we already got some freaking motherfucker in here. No, you cannot see my coochie. Okay, anyways, let's start reading. So I already read chapters 1, why, shut up, through 5. So let's read chapter 6. Don't even entertain him. This is the title. You should choose the lifestyle you want over the person you want. I feel like those two go hand in hand, but let's read. What was that guy thinking? They don't think. Their brain has peas in it. That's the thing. Putting this behind me so it stays up. So I'm cold. This is a snuggie. I love it so much. You should choose being over the person you wanted. I like the title. You should choose the lifestyle you want over the person you want. Title of the book: This is me letting you go. Let me add it. Let me add it because you guys can. I was gonna tell you to go to TikTok shop and get it, but it's actually, I think it's more expensive on TikTok shop. I think it's a TikTok shop tax, but shopping. There we go. Tag products. This is me, and it's only $10 on here. Yeah, but you know, I've been reading it every day on stream. When I get money, I'll get an editor. Hey, puppy, you waking up? You waking up, baby? You waking up? Hi. I used to, when I first started streaming, I used to come here and just read to you guys. So I tagged the product and I pinned it. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Is that a jar of pickles you gotta set it to? You're funny. No. No, it's not. Sorry about the noise. Okay, let's read. Let me know if you can see the thing, and after I read the chapter, which is only a page. Oh, this one is 2.5 pages. Good morning, Will. How are you? It's yeah, but it's not. It's baby Buddha coming to alignment. I'll give it a tutorial in a second. I'm gonna have to just make a YouTube video, like an actual video, not a short, because I post a lot of shorts, or the tutorial. Or I could add the tutorial with the frequently asked questions videos, that video that I'm gonna do. Excuse me. Wait. So I'm gonna be reading and not looking at the screen. God bless you. Thank you. I'm a little bit allergic to my cat. And I pet her and then I touch my eyes. And when that happens, my throat starts to itch, my eyes start to itch. And I shouldn't have done that. I do it every time. I really wish I had grabbed my microphone. When my mom wakes up, I'm gonna have her hand me my microphone, some food, and yeah. And I have a pink microphone, so it's gonna match. I can't believe as a kid I used to be like, I don't like pink, and I love pink. Pink is cute, but not my favorite color. But I love pink. Guys, I will tell you guys this, since there's not many people here. It's a secret. Whatever. What is love? I don't know. You don't sleep, do you? Actually, I went to sleep early last night and woke up at 5 a.m. So I slept 5 hours. I woke up at 5 a.m. because the guy I'm talking to has 5 hour time difference, and he usually gets off at 4:30 a.m. my time. So I figured by the time he gets home, there, boom. But he got off early yesterday. And I was too late. I woke up 2 hours after he got off, so he went to sleep. But whatever, I'll talk to him later today. But like if I'm in love with the sun, if I'm in love with the interactions that I have with you guys, the good ones, I'm not gonna say I love the hate. I love that I get hate because it helps my algorithm, but I don't love the hate. Who loves the hate? Nobody. So I don't know, my heart is just so full of love. I'm like, I love him. I wouldn't say I love him. No. But I would say I'm in love with him, which is crazy. Because most people will be like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. No. I feel like I would fall in love first. And then I love, like learn to love how they need to be loved and how I need to be loved. Whatever. Let's read. I feel like reading is gonna make me sleepy. But anyways, title. Chapter 6, page 25. Title, you should choose the lifestyle you want over the person you want. 1000%. Life presents us with a lot of hard choices. What clothing to put in the morning, milk or cream in our coffee, who to spend the rest of our life with. Well, that was a jump. And what to do if we want completely different things out of it than they do. There are pre-designed answers to these questions, of course. High-waisted jeans, milk is less fattening, pick the person you want to be with because love conquers all. We have a specific set of rules we have to follow as we plow through the thought, as we plow, which one? I don't know. As we plow through the tough questions in our lives, and they all come with predetermined outcomes. Happy Fun Day Sunday, Underboss! Do you like my new setup? Do you like my new setup? Tell me. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Do you know? Latest subscriber, Goki Web. Nice. Happy Fun Day to you too. So, I keep laying down. Let me put this in my lower back. My God, he's so cute. So cute. This night is very cute. Muy bueno. Thank you. Okay, now I'm comfortable. But like I'm sideways because my cat is in the middle of the bed. Why do this she does that? I wanna like scoop the blanket a little bit. You wanna see my kitty cat? Oh, she woke up. Every time I say you wanna see her, her face goes up. Like she was just sleeping. Well, see how she's in the middle and my legs are to the side? Like, girl, my back hurts. I love her. Mi español es chiquito poquito. Are you aboriginal? You mean Puerto Rican? If so, yes. Oh, my cat is getting up. She's getting up. Okay, thank God. Now I can be straight out. Okay. Um. The outcome of choosing the right pants is getting complimented by a trendy girl in your office. Aboriginals are native Australians. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, no, I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. Thanks for teaching me something new, Joey. Okay, sorry. Uh, the outcome of choosing the right pants is getting complimented by the trendy girl in your office. Picking milk means you won't feel as bloated. Picking the person you love over the life that you want means your sense of self-worth will slowly degrade. and deteriorate over years of contentedly sleeping into bed beside someone you're comfortable with. That turned dark really fast. With her like that, you're only gonna get recognized as Boricua. Well, clearly, I look like a native Australian. I'm from Australia. Just kidding. I don't know how to do an accent. I know too well. Okay, okay. Let me put this back here. This has a, like Velcro too tight in it, but whatever. You know, Taino for sure, right? You see it. But people also think I'm Brazilian a lot. So, let me know. Let me know. Okay, I want to make it clear that I'm not bashing marriage or relationships or romance of any kind. I love love. I love it too much. I lose my mind, heart, and footing over love, much more than I like to admit. That's gonna get stuck in my head because of my own fault. And that's the only reason I know anything about this in the first place. Love is wonderful, worthwhile, and enriching, but it should never be a standoff between the person and the life you want. Love shouldn't have to be the biggest compromise of your life. I know that you've been told otherwise. You've watched movies, read novels, and heard ad- adages. I never heard that word before. From relatives and friends who perhaps have very successful relationships. Love requires constant compromise. You can't have it all. And perhaps they are right. You can't have it all. But you should be able to have what matters. Mmm. 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 Okay, okay. Side note. I have a friend and she has BPD just like me. And the other day, I was talking on my story. I saw a girl. She was posting. Okay, let me. My mom says I have this problem with starting stories from like the middle, then going to the end, then going to the beginning, and that's confusing. So let me organize my thoughts. That's just how my brain works. But before I do that, happy Easter Day to you in the chat. Thank you so much, cfluid247. Happy Easter to you too. And for Easter, I took the time to like decorate it and make the stream and talk about things that matter instead of just the random things that haters be telling me about. You wanted to go to the Dominican Republic for so many years. I'm glad as fuck I never went with that sucia puta ex of mine. I think it's so funny because YouTube deletes these comments from the chat when you guys curse or say something inappropriate. But on my screen, can you guys see the comments on the screen right here? Can you see them? They stay because it's like a recording. So now you got OBS running. Yeah. Do you like it? Hi, Element. Were you able to get my measurements yesterday? Oh shit. Got distracted. That's so cool. How it gives different colors to different people. So beautiful, so beautiful. My ex is Puerto Rican that set you up. I've had to fold a GBI officer here in Atlanta, bringing him to his knees before me one night over some stuff. Some people will set you up. Like, Puerto Rican men are scarred by some Puerto Rican women doing this stuff. That when I would go on a date with a Puerto Rican man, they would always ask me, "Do you have a crazy ex?" Because a month ago, I went on a date with this girl, and he showed up, beat me up, took my shoes, robbed me, and left with her. Not that you got now that you got OBS running, maybe one day we can do a split screen where you can give director's commentary over some of your videos that you shoot. Yes, I would love to do that. How do I do that? Because I just learned how to dual stream. I don't know if you saw last night. Were you there? Yeah, you were. I streamed with my friend, but I did it from my phone. Now that I'm chancleta. Okay, see, I'm teaching you Spanish little by little. Chancleta. There you go. That's how I know you're Puerto Rican, because you say chancleta instead of chancla. Mexicans say chancla. They use law enforcement agencies against me. It didn't work well for them. They found out what a celestial demon/angel in human form is capable of. Good, you're divinely protected. So has Google cybersecurity employees on YouTube. Why do you keep talking about Google cybersecurity's employees? Who are they? I'm scared. Nobody answered my question though. Can you guys see the comments on my screen? Like not just in the chat, but on the screen. You need to hide now? Why? Don't hide. I am divine. I am a demon in human form. Are you white? You on the bus? Okay, bet. Thank you. I just wanted to know if it was just me. Because usually the chat on the screen only happens when I stream on Twitch. Also, my computer is overworked. It's just like I think it's because I'm using this like highly animated background. Like, is the background animated for you guys? And the little eggs? Or is it lag for you guys? If you set this up, then you know that you can make sense. So you just have to make a scene where you have yourself in a screen, so your camera is feeding to that, and then the other box could be you're on Twitch too. I'm live on Twitch right now too. Whatever your source or app is that plays your video. I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm not supposed to do that because I'm affiliate on Twitch, and apparently they have this rule of like only streaming on one place. But normally when I stream on here, it's only Twitch. But I connected my YouTube today, and I thought that by connecting my YouTube, by connecting my YouTube, Twitch would be disconnected. That makes sense as to why I'm getting some comments on the screen that are not showing up on here. No, I'm not live on Twitch right now. No, I'm not. Scared me for a sec. I kind of want to take a nap, but I don't want to leave. Oh, okay, you were asking. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna ban me. Yeah, they have this like exclusivity rule. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I do want to get into Kick because I heard that I get to keep all my donations or something like that. Bonjour, ça va? Excuse me. Yeah, I was. Also, I'm like very expressive. Hi, Mohammed. como Talibú. And my hair needs. Jesus. This when I go live, I don't like to leave. It feels like I'm hanging out. I'm hanging up to on a very good friend, and it feels wrong. Anyways, let's keep reading. Love shouldn't have to be the biggest compromise of your life. I know that you've been told otherwise. Okay, anyways, I read that already. You should be able to be with somebody you love and also live a life that entices, invigorates, and inspires you. You should be able to pursue what you want out of this world in every fearless way you want, in every fearless way you want to, without running the risk of losing the person you value most. You should be able to have, at the bare minimum, a relationship that allows for growth and exploration on the part of both parties. What you have when you have a relationship. Wait. I'm gonna lay down some more. I'm slowly starting to lay down. Reading makes me sleepy. And I'm cold, so I'm getting sleepy. I wish I had one of those stands for my book where I could just have it like right there and read it with my arms up like this. But I don't. So let me keep reading. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. What you have when you have a relationship that forces you to whittle or water yourself down is a mismatch of values. You may have found someone you love, even someone you want to spend your life with, but if the only time you see eye to eye is when you're staring into each other's, you're signing yourself up for a lifetime of hard choices. You can make it work with someone who wants different things than you. It's been done countless times. If one wants a steady 9 to 5 and the other wants to endlessly roam the globe, you can find an in between. One can settle down, or the other can speed up. Or you can find a satiated in between where both of you are halfway to happy. That sounds tragic as fuck. But is this the life either of you really want? Is this the life you'll be happy with when you look back at it? Would you be glad you compromised and put aside your desires for another person? If the answer is yes, then you're set. Some compromises are worth it. But if the answer is no, I encourage you to move on, to cut the cord, to do the hard thing that none of us want to do, and go pursue the life that you wish you were living. Facts. Honestly, I feel like if let's say I like married a guy that was like a finance bro, and he worked a lot, and he was always like in the office, or even traveling for work. And then there's me. I want to travel the world. I want to make art. I don't think that would be a bad match because he's busy working while I'm traveling the world, and then I could go see him. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't see the problem with that. Like, I don't think you guys both have to have the same passions for the compromise to be super detrimental, but it would be beautiful to have somebody to share the passions with you. I'm currently reading Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. That's a great book. I will read it. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me to read that. I try to have my priorities. In this book, sometimes our mind doesn't align with our priorities, like we get intrusive thoughts, anxiety, and stuff. But this book has been helping me with those anxieties. I also notice that every time I read a book, I'm going through whatever the book talks about in my life at that current moment, or just did, or I'm about to. It is so crazy. Okay, let me finish this book, this last page. Of course, as long as we're trying, that's all we can do. Have a little compassion with ourselves. Please tell me you are over 18. I am 26. So thank you for the compliment. What's back, Dad? Big head. Okay. I was trying to figure it out before I asked. Um, wait. Go do the hard thing that none of us want to do, and go pursue the life that you wish you were living. Nobody said it would be easy, but it's worth it. Here's the stark truth about the person who is right for you. They want the same lifestyle that you do. Mmm, wow. How do I know this? Because that is, by definition, what makes them right for you. Duh. To be with someone whose eyes light up when yours do, whose heart races when your blood also pounds, who is enticed and inspired by the same forces that drive you forward, is a gift many of us never truly get to experience because we settle. We settle for the person we love over the person who could push us to the bigger, stronger, greater versions of ourselves. We forget that love shouldn't be the thing that conquers our lives. We should be. And we should do it deliberately, triumphantly, by the side of somebody who shares all of our joys and success. I'm falling asleep, so I will finish this. Thank God you look amazing. Have sexy lips. Thank you, but Javier, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Mira, ¿sabes qué, Javier? El próximo libro que yo lea va a ser en español, para atraer mucha gente al español y hablar en español por ti. Voy a hacer por ti. So how do we meet such a person? That's simple. We do more of what we love. Ah, we give ourselves up to uncertainty. Ah, to searching, to pursuing what we want out of life without the certainty of having someone beside us while we do it. Do whatever you want to do alone. Don't wait on nobody. We throw ourselves wholeheartedly into the things that we love, and we consequently attract the people who love what we love. That is so true. That is so true. Who value what we prioritize, who appreciate all that we are. We throw ourselves into the heart of possibility instead of staying comfortably settled inside of certainty, because we owe it to ourselves to do so. We owe it to ourselves to live the greatest life that we're capable of living, even if that means that we have to be alone for a very long time. Yes, that's crazy. I've been alone for a very long time, single, celibate, and I was with this guy who was an artist, but he didn't share the values as me, and I wasn't happy, and I was like, I'm not gonna settle for him or anybody. That's why none of my relationships have even made it past 9 months. None of them. I don't think that one even made it to 9 months. So it's like, which is crazy. Because it took me 3 months to figure out that something was wrong. 3 more months to try to fix it, and 9 months, and 3 more months in denial, and then I would let them go. And for the longest time, all these guys tried to convince me while we dated and even after that I was never gonna find what I was looking for. That I should settle either for somebody with money or somebody with damn, I'm being live for an hour already. My goal is ends in 2 minutes. No, you can't snuggle next to me. You can snuggle while you're watching me. Read to you. Read to you to sleep. So yeah, anyways, everybody has tried to convince me. And now back to subject. I had a friend tell me that people with BBD like crave like real connections. Like, well, not all of them. Some of them wanna like sleep around. The majority of them want to like have like a relationship. We cannot do situationships because they'll literally drive us crazy. And because of that, is even though she doesn't want to talk to multiple people, she will not like actually date them or sleep with them or anything, but like to talk to them as friends. It's good to when you like somebody to talk to different people. And ChatGPT told me the same thing, so that you don't go crazy and want to talk to this person all the time, because we tend to make somebody our favorite person, and it's not them. It's like a little toxic, we can get a little toxic. Good morning, Black Dot. Hope you're having a good day. Did you press today? I'm so sorry. I hope I can make your day better with what I'm reading. Is there any reason particularly, or is just one of those days where you wake up and it's like another day here type shit? I'm having a good day today, thank God. Yesterday was not so good, but we turned it around on stream, and now I'm falling asleep. But anyways, so like a lot of people have told me like maybe you should bend your morals a little bit so that you can have the experiences that like neurotypical people have, so you don't miss out on experiences. I'm sorry, darling. I had a situationship once. That shit broke me. It's not for me. I had the experience. I think I didn't know the first thing was a situationship. I thought we were talking to date. But then he was like, I don't know if I want to be with you or not. So then I broke it off. But like an actual situationship where I was aware of once, and it fucked me up. So like, no. I want to be chosen the same way I choose people. Game with it. What's up? Hola. So yeah, don't settle, because while you're dating somebody that you're settling for, the love of your life could be walking right on by. So yeah. And last but not least, at the end of the day, love is wonderful, but it isn't enough to make up for an entire lifetime of compromising your core values. You don't want to spend forever gazing into somebody's eyes, expecting to find all of the answers you need inside of them. Wait for the person who is gazing outward in the same direction as you are. It's going to make all of the difference in the world. Trust me. Guys, I'm gonna get off live. I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna take a nap before everybody else wakes up in like 2 hours and starts making a lot of noise. I'm gonna sleep 2 hours. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. Thank you for talking to me. For coming on the stream that's like on the regular feed and not the shorts feed. I know it's not as engaging or entertaining, but yeah. I love you guys. Have a good day. I was gonna say have a good night, but have a good day. Anybody wants to say bye before I go? No? Any last words, guys? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Everybody left because I said goodbye. Alright. Ah, see you guys later. Oh, bye. Okay. Don't cry. I'll be back later. I promise. And later, we're not gonna read, we're gonna edit. So while I edit or study, I'll be live streaming, and you guys will get to learn about Pilates history or get to see some footage that might never be in the next vlog from Japan that I'm dropping. Alright, bet. Thank you for subscribing, and make sure to turn notifications on so you don't miss it. Alright, good night. Peace and love to you all.